Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Gang.
It's the motherfucking Good Guys podcast, man.
That shit dry as hell.
Episode.
It's because it's sad tone.
Yeah, man. Episode 136. A Slick and Rare, we ain't here.
Do.
Yeah, man. How y'all feeling before we get into sadness? How y'all feeling? How was y'all Halloween?
Oh, it was candy.
Well,
What?
see, Halloween was like 10 days straight. You know what I'm saying? We'll say 5 days straight.
I fucking started dressing last
Right.
Friday and shit on the
Friday I
28th.
was lit. I ain't dressed. Friday I was,
I was about to say,
lit.
did you dress
Saturday
up?
I was lit. Sunday I was gonna go out, stay my ass home. Happy I did, because Monday I woke up and I was sick. So fuck that.
Why did you get candy again?
It was on sale, and then
You went and bought it.
It was for the kids, for real. Like, yeah, nobody came
true,
through
true,
though.
true.
Like, it's not like they used to be. Like,
I never had to worry about that, bro.
For the
Ain't nobody
kids.
walking up this shit done.
No bullshit. If you walk up there, you really want some candy.
I ain't got nothing for you, bro.
Like, oh yeah, you gotta give them something. You one of them niggas give out apples and shit.
I never had to buy it, so I never do.
We had candy too, but yeah, ain't nobody come knock.
That's what I'm saying. What the fuck? I guess with the climate and COVID
No,
and
we live in a
danger.
neighborhood with a bunch of old
exactly.
people and people our age.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's not a lot of little kids.
And they definitely don't just be walking around if it is.
Right. It's not a lot of sidewalks yet.
True that.
Like shit though.
Sure, they was doing that shit out of Virginia. I remember. Oh my god, we always end up talking about Amazon. But was y'all driving Halloween?
hell yeah.
Oh my
Hell
god,
yeah.
they was blocking off whole fucking neighborhood streets and shit. I was fucking pissed.
I had to rescue Real one time. My dad had to rescue me one time. We pulled up in the damn cul-de-sac and they in the middle of the street having a bonfire.
Man, that shit was lit though. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit was alright.
So slow down.
Nah,
I walk up to one dude, fucking shit.
I think they told me that too though.
I'm already hit, bro. It's a big ass fucking skeleton just sitting on the porch and shit. I'm already hit walking up with the package and shit. He do his little scared shit. I just look at the nigga handing the package. Like,
You
bro,
non-spirited
fool,
motherfucker.
it's 6 o'clock. I've been out here since 9 in the morning. Fuck your Halloween,
He
dog.
was all dedicated for you. He's like, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him.
I'm not a child. The fuck?
You know, you can take your shit, get the fuck out of
Hey,
here.
bro, like, I still got 30 motherfucking packages to deliver. Nigga, fuck out of here. Don't want no candy either. But, yeah, happy Halloween, I guess.
Yeah, it was cool though.
That was about it.
Nobody dressed up. No. Yeah, man.
I did. We'll give a proper recap. What's some nice costumes? I like how, you know what I'm saying.
The craziest one I seen was the rose.
That was
That's
hilarious.
hilarious.
Yeah, I like the creativity this year.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers been real creative this year.
I feel like these the same people
What
that
was
went
free?
crazy for like Spirit Week and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Same people.
It definitely gave a Spirit Week vibe.
Yeah.
Steve Harvey costumes was fucking hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. Sit on that. Ding.
I'd be mad if I dressed up and went out and I like ran into somebody that was me. If I was like trying to be creative type
Unique,
shit. Like,
creative.
I try to put my all into this guy.
That's crazy. I seen Sweetie as Mystique. That shit was crazy. That was
Baby.
baby.
You know what costume never misses, bro?
What?
Every Velma I seen was fine.
Yeah, Slave Velma definitely does it.
I feel like every female when it's around October like 20th, every female just search sexy something for Halloween.
I'm not gonna lie though. I don't really want to see. I'm like, I don't want to see no other costumes, but the people who come out as like the girls who come out like Spider-Man or something. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Spider-Man costumes be tight.
they,
I wouldn't mind a little Gwen Stacy.
I the white one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying though, like the little basic, little normal, or like a World of Warcraft costume. You know, like,
Party City joint straight
Right.
from the, you know.
You trying to see the sexy nurse, or you trying to see the, you know what I'm saying? You trying to see the doctor, or the, you know what I'm saying?
See something from Game of Thrones.
Halloween is, as an adult, I feel like Halloween is just a day to get all your little freaky fantasies off.
Or just put on a costume.
I was gonna go and put on the costume.
That too. But if I got a girl,
That's the kill. If you ain't got no girl, if you ain't got no joints you dealing with that's really on that, then it's just another day. Y'all can watch
go out and get one.
Watch some scary movies and do what grown people do. I don't know, we older now, so
that's why I looked at you a little crazy when you said you bought some candy.
Yeah. Buy your own damn candy.
I thought you walked around and fucking trick or treated.
Oh no. That would have been funny though. That'd have been hilarious.
Hey, that's something we could talk about real quick. What would y'all do? In your own house.
Some grown ass men come to your door.
I would say grown ass men. It's just one.
One grown.
One in the
that might be
costume.
even worse.
It's just one in the costume. When you open the door, you notice like this is a grown ass.
I'm gonna give him the candy and close the door immediately. No bullshit.
I'm not giving him. This is not the rules of this.
It's
bro.
not the rules.
The rules is the kid comes to the door.
Nah, but if he's
Trick
that
or
dedicated
treat.
for some candy, it's
Bruh.
weird at this point.
I probably ain't gonna open the door.
Yeah, see,
That
you
too.
smart.
Unless you got like a
That's why I fucked
caregiver
up.
with you or something, my nigga. Like,
But
Ain't good.
that's all
I
I.
feel like there's no rules to Halloween. You can't say only kids.
Shit, don't come to my door as a grown ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, yeah, bro, this for the
Like,
kids.
where's your child?
But there's no rule on Halloween that says, yeah, only kids can eat candy. Like, there's really no rule.
Only kids that can come to my door and ask for
That's
candy, nigga.
Yes, it's your home. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have the rule.
You a grown ass. Go buy your own fucking candy, nigga. What you talking about? You got money?
Ain't no grown people walking up here getting no free candy, nigga.
You had money for this candy. I
And we
mean,
used
for
to
this
get fucked up.
costume, nigga.
Y'all remember when you turned like 18 or 17, you start getting too old for that shit. Bro, too old is probably 13.
I
So,
feel,
when
I
you start
feel like
getting
the
too old for that
progression
shit.
is trick or treat, egging people houses, and then you get too old for that shit. That's like the natural progression of
That's the
Halloween.
natural progression.
But I think everybody skipped the egging people's houses now, thankfully.
Yeah.
That's when we was growing
Now,
up.
yeah, man, yeah.
These motherfuckers take that shit too far.
I mean, kids still play ding dong ditch, so
Ding dong this and nothing. Egging people's houses, nigga, we got some nice ass cars.
they got ring cameras
Yeah,
now. That's
nice
probably
cars.
why.
They got ring cameras now.
That's
It's
probably
a
why
wrap.
the whole time.
It's a wrap.
Oh, egg shit.
Telling.
It's my egg the Tesla. That's crazy.
Man.
I want to whip some ass. So let's get into the sad stuff. I guess let's gotta get into it.
Yeah,
Can't avoid it.
Let's start with the heaviest topic of the week. Yeah. As we all know, if you haven't heard, we lost Migos, an original member. Actually, I definitely can call him a pioneer in his era of rap.
All them niggas changed the game.
Yes.
Let's be honest. Yeah.
Rest in peace, Takeoff. Very, very, very unfortunate situation that we don't want to get into. We not gonna get to the specifics of it. It's just
Don't even know enough to get into the specifics of it.
those type shit you just wish ain't happened.
You know what I'm gonna repeat that I keep saying every time some shit like this happens? Put your fucking phone away, dog. Every time that shit happens, I fucking can't stand it, bro. Cause it's why? What's the point? What are you helping? What's your motives? Cause the shit just get the fucking TMZ. So your motive, money.
To me, the camera people, the worst people who record shit, they're bad. But the worst shit to me is like TMZ and the people who didn't go on
Literally
social-
paying
they go
thousands
on-
of
they go on
dollars for these
social media
videos.
rants and shit. Yeah, and then, but all right, for TMZ to release the video of him on the ground and Quavo, his reaction, but then to double back and go release the audio only like a couple hours later, like all of that shit, live time was disgusting.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah,
Shit's
That shit was disgusting, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
So let me ask you this. I seen this in a tweet. I seen somebody suggest that maybe it should be punishable by law if somebody was to
Record somebody.
final moments type shit and just for monetary gain or whatever the case may
The
be.
thing is, when you take the camera out and record somebody, that means you completely overlook the fact that you could have.
You're not calling somebody on the same phone that you're recording.
Or get down there and help them.
Exactly, bruh. And I don't know if y'all watched the video. One of them videos I seen, it's somebody fucking screaming, "I'm a nurse," but not doing fucking nothing, bruh. And I couldn't wrap my fucking brain around it, fool.
This is the generation we in right now, where it's like we know, or we're so conditioned to wake up in the morning and see what happened. That when it's happening right in front of you, you don't understand, and it's just time to react.
Yeah, I get shocked. I get all that, bro. But goddamn, shit, all that shit just so insensitive in the moment. In the,
Facts.
I don't know, bro.
100% fact.
How can you really be right there in front of a nigga that's going through that shit and you recording? What type of motherfucker is you? Type shit.
Regardless if they celebrities, regardless of who they are, matter of fact, for you to just hear gunshots and you just stand there and pull your phone out, y'all already blowing me with that shit. Like, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Y'all already blowing the fuck out of me.
Recording, that can be like a type of instigating instead of fucking de-escalating some shit before it even get to that point.
Nah, that shit crazy.
I wonder. Yeah, I can't get into the details of the shit. I don't fucking know, but I hate, and I also hate the shit every time some shit like this happen. They become fucking hood philosophers and shit.
That's the one right there. The Twitter and Instagram reaction. All of a sudden, everybody are hood experts, where they understand that okay, if he was standing behind him, he could have moved in this such a way, or you already know. All right, you rich. Don't be out here gambling. You too rich to get money. Like all of them type mindsets and them comments don't change shit.
Don't change exactly.
It don't change nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and it don't stop like that shit can happen anywhere, bro.
It don't make people think that you would have came out different in the same outcome, in the same situation. You know what I'm saying?
That like exactly.
It don't
that
make
shit
people
is
think
like,
otherwise. Like,
bruh.
You just sound like a nigga who thinks he's
niggas watch movies,
above.
Bro. I think niggas just watch movies and think everything just fucking fairy tale and shit. Niggas think they fucking Max Payne or something. Like, yeah, bro. Like,
yeah,
even if you like, bro. And I maybe I'm a hypocrite because I'm about to give y'all some hood philosophy shit. Like, even if you a nigga that's out here like prepared for whatever, bro, shit can happen, bro. It can happen to anybody at any time. Bullet ain't got no name.
You understand, in that situation, clarity is like,
it's so fucked up because he's like the chillest, quietest one, bro.
Yeah.
That's he's the one out of the three that I relate to the most.
It wasn't like he was unprepared and you know what I'm saying, he was left there. Nah.
Just in the middle of some shit.
Yeah. From what it sounds like, it's friendly fire. So it's some shit you can't even control or would have expected. Nobody would have expected that. Nobody in the world ever expects friendly fire. Like that's the whole, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't expect
and
that.
then niggas try and walk away. I hate them motherfuckers just trying to blame Quavo for some shit. Bro, I tried to walk away. That like I keep saying, de-escalation, bro. Black people need to de-escalate shit more. Just walk away from some shit. He tried to do that. Niggas' egos over some dumb, like, bro, the conversation that was had before that shit was going on, not worth nobody's life, bro.
At all.
Not worth a bullet, not worth an exchange, none of that shit.
That's why I say some shit on the aftermath, you be like, that shit ain't even happen. If ever you got anything to do with it or not, you just be like, damn, I wish y'all niggas didn't do that. You know what I'm saying?
That shit's wild. Let me ask y'all this. How do you feel about the people that's like, I guess they try and push against the culture around hip-hop, which of course is black culture, saying that, of course, every time something like this happens, you're going to have the people that say, oh, this don't happen to the rock musicians, this don't happen to the whatever, the pop musicians, whatever the case may be. It's only happening in hip-hop. We got to look on the inside before all that type of stuff. What y'all say to that?
Okay. So, the notion that this type of thing doesn't happen in other industries, right? Mm-hmm. You could say there's truth to that, right? But why is there truth to that? Okay.
Difference in culture.
The culture and the content.
Mm-hmm. And the context of it. Yeah.
And context. Now, those lifestyles and those cultures also don't reflect any of those music, those choices. Mm-hmm. They reflect different things. Mm-hmm. And they would also show negative traits in those things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to get no specific. I don't have to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was about to get.
We all know what country songs about. y'all know
country,
what
rock.
Cause
They have the negatives too. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, because I was gonna say, like, when you asked that question, I was gonna say, you look at that one aspect, that might be true. But like he said, in rock musicians and shit, they have a lot of ODs and shit. You should say a lot of other shit. You see what I'm saying?
Other shit that go on.
So
you
can't just
R&B. I mean, you could even, bro. R&B, it may be way less. You can even go back to even like Marvin Gaye. You know, a situation like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or you can talk about domestic violence. You know what I'm saying? Like there are always flaws in everything we do. We're human.
Because music is an outlet. So
music is an outlet. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta think as an artist. Most of the artists are expressing their pain.
I get that. I don't like the Lakeith Stanfield argument of this is a hip hop. We got to look at all this gangster. I don't like that fucking argument. That's a lazy fucking argument. It's never gonna work because art imitates life, not the other way
and
around.
Violence is not only in places where hip hop is.
Exactly.
Like, hip hop didn't
violence
create
is
violence.
yeah. That's just some human shit. But I think it is something to be said with something gotta change type shit, bro. Like
this is what I'll say. I'll give this. Why I will give them a nod to their point. The music we make now, as far as the younger dudes, y'all, it's too violent.
Right.
It's too. I don't care if you die or not.
And I think that's where I'm going type shit. Like
it's too in that shit. And sometimes you gotta still talk some life. You gotta talk some positivity. You gotta talk some. We gonna make it. Some hustles to get out the struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta talk some other shit.
And we gotta teach niggas how to fucking handle shit other than one to fight a nigga, one to fucking shoot a nigga, one like
talk about. I ain't heard a nigga say in a minute how he got his mama something. You know what I'm saying? Not just a chain or something stupid. Like really buy her something she wanted. You know what I'm saying? I ain't heard a nigga say that in a minute. So like stuff like that though. You know what I'm saying? That's a good point. If all we hearing is gunplay and dying and robbing and shit, like damn nigga, what else can you do?
It's gonna become a cycle though. It's broken.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the other flip too. So I ain't gonna act like they all wrong. It's some truth to the shit, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna ever say we need to do away with hip hop. Y'all tripping.
Oh yeah, no.
Arsenal. You know
get
what
off of that. Anything else to say on that?
Nah, man, rest in peace, Takeoff.
Condolences to everybody close to him involved.
Rest in peace,
Takeoff.
Takeoff.
I really want the internet to stop being so fucking weird.
And in the words of a good Migo, does it look like Little Bad Bougie?
Shut the fuck
My
up.
man.
Where we go from there, man? Y'all want to get into some random shit, or y'all want to just get into some,
I love random.
I mean, I guess the next biggest thing would be Drake dropped today.
Hey, that nigga,
Drake
man,
is 21.
he might become, man, I don't know. This
It's
nigga
gonna be a very controversial episode.
Hey.
Yeah, we.
I don't know who pissed this nigga off. I don't know who pissed in his Cheerios, but he just like on some bullshit.
Who, Drake?
Drake?
Why he doing this, bro?
I don't know.
So Drake dropped the album today with 21 Savage, and all over this goddamn album, he's sending shots at people that I don't know why he's sending shots at, but we about to get into it and take some guesses. Which one y'all want to get into first? The slightest one, the Ice Spice joint, the shit 10 I listen to it on mute, whatever.
Did you say that first?
I did.
He definitely did.
He stole my bar. He stole
your bar.
It's all good though.
That's crazy.
Bar for bar, word for word.
I don't know why he taking shots at her. He tried to sign her. I guess she was already signed to some shit, but like, damn.
Take shots then.
Why you guys? Why?
Get this, nah, Gunsmoke. Fuck this.
Who was next? Drum called a stray.
Yep.
What do you say?
Drama's funny.
The nigga tried to send drama, so we cha-cha slide, some shit like that. This nigga got the most playground gangster bars ever.
But like,
it works though.
It
so
works.
I can't say nothing.
Let's get into the juicy one.
Yeah.
And then of course we got the Meg Thee Stallion.
They just be trying to avoid that shit so bad.
I do, because I still don't got no opinion on it for real.
It's been 3 years, bro. Come on.
And the shit keep getting postponed, bro.
What the fuck?
Until I got some evidence, fool, I don't got nothing to
like
say.
the early stages of 2020. Nigga, we about to go to 2023 like in 2 months. Like,
What can I say? I don't know. Like I know what I know, but I don't like. I don't know for sure.
What your heart say? All right, we'll talk on camera.
No, we gonna get into it right now. I'm gonna get into it right now. The bar was what? She lied about getting shots, meaning ass shots, but she's still a stallion.
He called her the B word though. Like he was disrespectful. I don't know.
Bitch lied about getting shots, and she's still a stallion. Clearly a double entendre. Let's not dance around it.
Yeah, all right. This is Drake ass bar.
Let's get into the different viewpoints. What do you say but to the people that's just like, oh, it's just a clever little bar about some things that was in the news type shit? Could be, maybe.
I don't know what his problem is, bro. I don't know what. And maybe he went smack and she rejected him. I don't know what. But I don't think she would though at that time.
You want me to get into my real thoughts?
Yes, because
Okay. And I've been saying this for a little minute now.
I figured it out.
I just feel like the industry feels like they know what happened.
Okay.
And I started feeling this when Rick Ross started being buddy-buddy with Tory Lanez.
Okay.
Because remember, they got into it. He told him he was going to send him a small-ass car. Then, like, a couple months later, all of a sudden, they was jokey on fucking Instagram Live or some shit. Started with that. Tory Lanez is from Canada. And I feel like Drake is a calculated motherfucker. He's not just going to say some shit and let it come out unless he feels strongly that he can get away with it type shit. Yeah. So, that's where I am with it. I think he feels like he knows what happened, and that bar reflects it.
I thought he was just sticking up for a Canadian nigga. Like, I thought he was just taking Tory
Lanez. If that's the only thing, bro, that's so lame.
I thought he was just...
What did I think about her reaction?
I ain't even
yeah, she was tripping. She was like,
that's the reaction.
How can you come at black women?
Oh, she played the black woman card.
That's the reaction that's expected. Yeah, that's the.
I gotta be honest, though. It's kind of like getting old, though. Like, it's one thing when you genuinely feel that way, but if you're gonna use that as your
convenience.
The part of it that stood out for me was you using me for clout, and it's like, and that's why I'm kind of like. What the fuck you need to use you for? That's the cloudiest fucking rapper out there, I would think, right?
Like shit though.
But like that's the thing that I said is the only thing that makes sense to me. He feel like he know what happened and he feel like he can speak that way. So.
That was probably the biggest part of that, but like the tweet after the message he sent talk about Serena Williams' husband's a groupie. I'm like, what the fuck is this? That was a weird one,
for real.
I was like, damn, this nigga tripping.
But at least that one I know what that's about. Like, you used to fuck with Serena. So.
But, I mean, she's just like married and got a kid now.
That's my question. When he says he's a groupie, he reacted like he was saying, like Drake was saying that he's a groupie for Serena.
Yeah, that's what I
felt like he was saying he's a groupie for me. Like the bar sounds like Serena, your husband's a groupie. But the husband reacted like, yeah, I'm a groupie for my daughter, I'm a groupie for my wife, woody woody woo. But I just kept thinking like, I think he's saying he's a groupie for me type. Like
that's Inception,
he loves my music
there.
Type shit.
That was a bar within a bar. That's Inception, nigga.
Now that made me think of another topic.
That's crazy. I didn't even think like that.
We all like Drake music in this room. Mm-hmm. We like to listen to it type shit.
Cool.
That say somebody you dealing with has a past with Drake, the real Drake, not the fake one. Mm-hmm. She tell you so, like you know in advance type shit. She don't want it to be weird or nothing like that. You still listen to that nigga albums? And do you listen to it around her?
I ain't gonna know. Is it more weird if you stop?
Nah.
That's some hating shit though, ain't it?
Fuck that nigga at this point. That's the op now, bro. Yeah, I'm sorry. Cause Drake is the type of nigga that'll end up dissing you in that bar. You be like, yeah, you got my sloppy seconds and then throw out shorty name and shit.
New shit. You like, hold up.
Hold up. Nah, hell nah. Yeah, he that type of nigga. Nah, You ain't gonna be listening in the club and Drake dissing you and shit. Nah.
Man.
Oh man.
If he dissing you,
hopefully I'm just. You know what? I'm not gonna listen to it. I'm gonna
That's what I'm saying. Thank
I
you.
like you gotta be honest, bro. I don't know if I could.
Fuck it, that's the task at hand.
They call it hating if you want.
I ain't strong enough. I ain't there yet in my life.
Maybe the old shit I can listen to. Like the shit, if we both the same age, the shit that came out when we was in high school, I can listen to that shit. But
yeah, hell no. Maybe ask me this question in 10 years, I still probably ain't gonna be there. But yeah, I ain't the one.
It's crazy because like that nigga music everywhere. Like,
yeah, and it's crazy because I real life fuck with Drake music, but I know for a fact,
you would feel some type.
I definitely would. Cause I know he gonna throw a shot.
Maybe she lying. You never know. now you trust her, huh?
Oh hell yeah!
This nigga crazy.
You bring Drake into this.
All right, do we go Kanye or do we hold off till we want to get to Kyrie and talk about the Coke boat?
Both of them gonna be in the same topic.
Yeah, Kyrie and Kanye. So yeah, let's save them. Let's get an update on this Coke boat. Y'all seen this? Y'all ain't see this? I know y'all like the Coke boat, the fucking JP Morgan Coke boat.
I thought that disappeared or some shit. Didn't that shit vanish? We talked about that shit 2 years ago.
They came in the port. They found like 22 fucking tons of Coke. $1 billion worth type shit. And they saying this all ties back to one fucking boxer named Goran Gojic.
They wild as shit. They gonna fin this shit all
bruh. If you telling me that nigga is solely responsible.
Yeah, you gonna take this L up, dog.
Take a dab. Take this dab. Boxer.
Go
you can fight in there, man.
They said, this nigga is the biggest trafficker in the world, nigga.
New El Chapo, nigga. And we never heard of this nigga.
This nigga family set for life.
By itself. No affiliation.
Having that much drug money and going out and boxing for a living, nigga.
Yeah.
You risking getting your brain scrambled with billions of dollars you playing with? Niggas is crazy.
His family set for life though.
I bet.
They gonna be well compensated.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
I just found that shit interesting, bro. That's not what I expected.
Like shit. They said, yeah, we found out whose shit this was. It might be the JP boat, but
what's his connection to JP Morgan?
It might be the boat. But I don't know how the fuck he got all this on here. He asked to rent this J for a weekend.
A nigga didn't take a dive out of Russia or something. They told his ass, look, we got something for you. We got something for you to do since you don't want to listen.
Go ahead. He damn sure took a dive.
Go ahead. You better get the best lawyer and
how you prove that for one person, fool? He was there. You seen him load up 22 tons.
Yeah. By machine.
Niggas is crazy, bro. How you get the nigga at the top? Just off bucks. He ain't getting no underlings. He ain't getting nobody talking. Y'all just found the guy.
Provider.
Fuck out of here. That shit crazy. What y'all want to get into next, dog? Weird shit. Surveillance shit. So look, stumbled upon this Twitter, right? This tech guy, he made an AI that if you send it a picture, like say we go out to a Wizards game.
Okay.
You take a picture out front of the Wizards game, boom, post it up out front of the Wizards game at the McDonald's or something like that.
All right.
This fucking AI scans for open cameras all around the fucking Wizards game, and he can find video of you taking that fucking picture that you sent.
What? Why would you want that?
I think he did it just to show that he could type shit.
But like, why the fuck would you want that?
Let me show y'all an example.
That shit sounded ridiculous. Like, it sounded pointless for real.
But just think about the fucking
craziness of that.
See Shawty out front of Wrigley Field, the Cubs and shit. He literally has her taking that picture on video from like across the street type shit.
For like just a random street camera.
Yeah. Just an AI tool that he made code and type shit. He like a tech guy.
I'm about to say this nigga. I played that game. What's that game?
Nerds are tripping.
Fucking Watchdog.
Yeah, Watchdog. Yeah,
hacking into the street cameras and shit.
What's going on, man?
That just goes to show, bro. It's a fucking camera everywhere.
Everywhere.
Ain't no getting away with shit.
Bro, they've been saying that for years. They've been saying that since like the 90s, bro.
Like you should do.
I feel like if you got caught for crimes like before the 80s, you was just
sloppy.
Yeah, like you're
You
wild.
just didn't give a fuck at this point. No bullshit. All you had to worry about was witnesses. Imagine them days. We could tell our kids, man, growing up, we ain't have all this bullshit.
If I was alive in like cowboy times, I'd definitely have a little gang, bro. We robbing everything.
On the code, you gotta catch me.
Niggas is hand drawing pictures for wanted signs and shit. Nigga, what?
I'm changing my appearance. I'm shaving my mustache off. It's over, nigga. I'm be 4 different niggas.
No bull, master of disguise on this motherfucker.
Real stupid shit.
I'm fucking Cuban next week, nigga. You
No
hear me?
bullshit. I'm gonna have a powdered wig and shit. I'm becoming white face. Oh,
Imagine this nigga pulling up with a stagecoach. Fucking
white face. I'm gonna look like
hold it.
Something's
You
wrong.
see any niggas come by here?
Nah,
Like, no. Yeah.
This nigga go overboard with that shit. If I seen him, I'd be chasing him. Right?
No bullshit.
You would give him all that.
yeah.
Let's get into some white controversy before we get into our shit.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Dan Snyder first, or
Dan Snyder.
I guess he's making plans to sell the team. He got with like Bank of America, which is that's like the scam Bank of America type shit. So that's funny. This the thing. He could pull the wool over niggas' eyes and like sell like a minority.
If he sell minority, Robert Griffin said he wanted to buy the team and he could take 10 fans and put in stake. Y'all trying to become a commander stake?
He said he up to like $400 million. I seen Jay-Z and Jeff Bezos say they want to get in on it.
Oh, that's what's up.
You know, Yo Gotti got the soccer team, so.
Damn. Man, we gotta make a debut album. I'm telling you, these niggas got bread.
Yeah, I think they did a little more than rap, my nigga.
No bullshit. But that opened the door, nigga. I need the door open. Yeah.
This nigga Jay-Z said he lost 92 bricks. He's insane.
He said he was alright the next day though.
Yeah. They basically forcing him out, right?
Yeah.
As they should.
As they should.
Yeah, we talked about a couple weeks ago. He came out and said that if he had to sell, he would come out and expose all the rest of the owners.
He was looking in the dirt.
We told y'all that wasn't going to last too long. It's been like 2 weeks.
I don't even. He's a weird one. Get him the fuck out of here. Like, until he gone, it's never going to be no prospering for them. So I feel it.
You think he's snitching?
Oh.
If he, like you said, okay, if he has to sell the team.
Back the team.
Yeah.
He like Donald Sterling for the Clippers.
Yeah. So if he sells the team, they open the investigation. You think he's snitching on Stan? He said he knows stuff about other owners and shit.
They investigating him, so that shit ain't gonna matter at the end of the day. If the government finds that
my honest opinion,
I think he let him snitch.
Yeah, exactly. Facts. If he gonna give something up, then definitely let him get something up. But I don't think it's gonna matter at the end of the day. If the fucking IRS say, nigga, you ain't give us some right shit, then it's gonna be a problem.
It's gonna be a problem.
And if the other billionaires find it, nigga, you been jacking us, like, we gonna sue your ass to oblivion, nigga, like.
Y'all know how much I talk about the NFL and all the shit that go behind the scenes with that shit. You need a motherfucker like him. It's like Trump, you know what I'm saying?
Dan Schneider?
Yeah, be all butt hurt and tell all the other owners business and shit. That's why they trying to get him up out of it.
Yeah, that's definitely why they try. Like,
It's
hey,
simple. Like,
I'm pretty sure
And
they
that-
calling his phone like, hey, yo, chill, man. I got a wife, cuz.
Now I remember the Colts owner a couple weeks ago came out and said something.
Irsay.
Yeah, apparently he got like some type of pass, so him being the main one, like, you know, they already know about my wild shit. So fuck what you talking about?
Fuck you going to do.
That shit crazy.
I mean, why is Jeff Bezos trying to get close to DC? What he planning?
He,
He been.
yeah.
He been trying to move Amazons closer and closer.
He trying to, he gonna change the name from the Commanders to the Amazons. Wow.
Oh, that's wild.
Bro, let that nigga get in power.
No, I wouldn't. I don't even think that really works.
Would Jay-Z let him? I don't know, man. Anybody would be better than Dan Schneider, but Jay-Z ain't really turning nets around, so.
Nah, that's not really. That's different though.
Yeah, you're the owner, not the fucking, right?
And in basketball, the way they just operate in basketball is kind of. It's not always conducive to their success. Like you get 2-3 star players, but you don't implement a system. You know what I'm saying? Like basketball, they don't. For these guys to get paid a lot of money and assume that they know everything, they don't be doing some common sense shit sometimes. Like you get three offensive monsters, but you don't put no system in place where they can run off screens and set each other up. You know what I'm saying? You just roll the ball out and say go. Like, no wonder it didn't work. Like fuck.
More white controversy. Your boy Elon. Think he's having a rough go at it over at Twitter. Starting off his first week.
Why would you say rough go?
Because he let off all the people and now they all suing his ass because apparently there's some clause that say you had to give us 60 days notice. Man, this week and told us get the fuck. Yeah.
That's crazy.
So I think he's definitely hitting some road bumps.
He can sue from
This,
so many angles. Yeah, he can. We talked a couple episodes ago. He getting a couple lawsuits.
And he getting backlash for this fucking $8 a month verification shit. All the celebrities like we might stop fucking with Twitter because what the fuck is that type shit?
I need that damn clause though. You said they gotta get 60-day notice. That mean I could do some wild shit and they be like, in 60 days, that's
No,
your
it just
ass.
mean I had 2 months to get my shit together.
Yeah. You know what I could do in 2 months?
You know, okay. Just make sure you got the.
Yeah.
You have a job already.
Alright.
Right? I buy the company. Right? I'm gonna tell y'all, all right, I'm about to lay y'all off, but I got 60 days.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's like saying
That's
you
cool.
can't.
That's what
making
I'm
sure you
saying.
understand that.
It's like saying you can't evict a nigga tomorrow. You gotta give him 30
Yeah.
days.
Give you 60 days.
But you know how much bullshit I can do in 60 days?
After 60 days, you're
I mean,
gone.
yeah.
I don't give a fuck after
And
that.
then now if your new job calls me and we gonna tell you about the fuck shit you did your last 60 days. Motherfucker, what are you talking about?
Okay, yeah, that be the black in me. I'm sorry, I just jumped it. But I be causing hell on Twitter. Like, yeah,
That's not
But they been beefing for the last couple
that's
since
not
he
the
been
black
trying
man.
bad
I
shit.
gotta, it's not the, no, it's not the black man. All black people don't do that.
I didn't even hear him say that shit.
Fuck.
oh my bad.
But nah, like since he's been saying he wants to buy Twitter, he been like beefing with them type. Like y'all not doing y'all jobs right. So I don't know why they expected to keep their jobs. Like
Like shit.
as soon as the shit went through, it should have been like, oh damn,
Shit, like I let you know.
should go ahead to Google or
No
something.
bullshit. Think they hiring?
And on that, I just wanted to appreciate and give my appreciation to MySpace Tom, bro. MySpace Tom is a smart guy.
Got his money.
Got his money. When MySpace was like on the decline, Facebook was on his way up, everybody was jumping ship to Facebook. That nigga sold that shit, and now he like lived, and nobody know where he live, and he just take pictures and shit, bro. Living a life on $1 billion. Exactly. He doing it the right way. These other niggas want to go to space and shit. I ain't.
And I ain't had these problems with MySpace.
Facts.
For real.
MySpace was funny as
Man,
fuck.
I'm tired of being in Facebook jail, Mark Zuckerberg. I feel like Lil Boosie. I don't even be doing nothing. Like,
It's crazy.
it's ridiculous,
Nigga
Mo.
said I felt like Boosie.
No bullshit. You keep blocking my shit, Mo.
I think you just a repeat offender, so they like everything
they on
you
my
do, they
ass.
wanna catch,
Hey,
bro.
you gotta understand, fool.
Think
Once
on my head.
you start doing dumb shit, they expect you to do dumb shit.
Like they just waiting on it. They probably got trigger words for your fucking profile, bro. Like soon as this nigga even say this word, get him out of here.
I ain't even say nothing.
Where to next, man?
We got to get into it at some point.
Kyrie or Kanye?
Okay. All right, we start with Kyrie. Kyrie the most prevalent for this week, right?
Mhm.
For those who don't know, Kyrie Irving posted. He really just posted a movie link to his Instagram, Twitter, what?
It was like on his Instagram story. He put it's like a screenshot, like right before you click on it type shit. Like,
Okay.
no, I don't think it had no caption to it, no nothing. It was just like I'm about to watch this type shit.
All right. Thank you for just phrasing just like that too. You see, he posted it as just I'm just about to watch this, right? Because of that post, right? He got all this backlash.
Blew up.
Everybody said anti-Semitism, Semitism. Sorry. Hateful rhetoric and all these other things.
Which are apparently things that's in
In the movie
that he posted.
In the
Right.
movie.
Right.
And my thing is like, I would understand if you saying, well, damn, Kyrie, why would you watch this? You know what I'm saying? But how can you suspend somebody because they watched the movie?
And
Because they shared the movie? Like,
to add on to, I think that goes
free
into.
country. I'm not even, like, free country, I know we like the, but literally just share the movie. Like, they didn't get out there and say, you know what I'm saying, anything of those supporting the shit.
Mm.
But just share the link, you know what I'm saying? Or post it. I'm about to watch this, like you said.
I think
Watch this.
it just goes to the argument that goes back to like Charles Barkley, like, am I a role model and that type shit? And I feel like a lot of these niggas feel like, look, I just signed up to play basketball, bro. I'm not nobody role model. I'm just.
It's just you brought up Charles Barkley though, 'cause Charles Barkley got pictures of him in old magazines, him in chains and you know what I'm saying, old slave chains and shit.
Charles Barkley used to throw fans up through a window, so it's like, you can't
You know what I'm
can't
saying?
be
Like-
like holier than that because when you was young, you was a wild nigga too, bro.
Yeah, he
Like,
used to do a lot of cool shit. So.
yeah, that too. So, Shaq too. And I don't know if this is true or not, but apparently some movie theater that Shaq owns screened that same fucking movie. So it's like you on TV bashing this man, but your movie theater put the same movie. Basically did the same type shit.
And my thing is this, all right. I know. All right. So first off, I'm saying we're black. We're colored men in here, right? The title of the movie was
Hebrews to Negroes type shit.
yeah, I got it.
H2N was the hashtag, so something.
H2N was the hashtag. The title was this: Hebrews to Negroes, Wake Up, Black America. Right. So I'm gonna just be honest with you. I've never seen it. I have no clue the context of the actual movie. Right. If I'm just going off the title, right? Hebrews to Negroes, Wake Up, Black America. I'm thinking that's a conversation piece between us. You know what I'm saying? Between the two demographics.
And that also goes to Kyrie's answer when he got in front of the cameras of, I'm trying to learn my heritage type
You
shit.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To me, I don't know.
Right.
Right? So if I'm just going off that title, I'm thinking, all right, bet it seems like a conversation piece between Hebrews and Negroes. But now everybody, they seem they're up when they want to suspend them because of whatever context inside of it that, to me, wouldn't make sense because I didn't create that content. You know what I'm saying?
Now let me get
I'm searching for
context.
information. So it's like you punishing somebody for finding the wrong information.
So, yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
First, we gotta talk about that because I feel like the expectation is since you in this position of however many people will see what you post, you should vet what you post type shit. And I get that to a point, but I don't to a certain extent.
Right,
too. Because it's like I'm just watching some shit, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Right. But then it went on to, I guess the backlash happened. He played a game. They had the people with the shirts on the sideline that don't be anti-Semitic shirts on the sideline. That happened. Then they talked to him, and I feel like the suspension didn't come until he didn't say the words, I'm sorry.
Right, and that's what I could say. He could have at least apologized for the simple fact that, okay, if there's hateful rhetoric in the show, in the movie, you could apologize and say I'm separating myself from my brand, our brand from that. You could be clear in that. There's nothing wrong with that.
And I want to say, I just feel like people need to be clear in answers. I don't like when people dance around and try to talk in riddles, because it's like now you just opening the door to be misunderstood.
Right, and people fill in the blanks with their own shit.
Exactly. Like when somebody asks the direct question of, do you denounce anti-Semitism? Your answer should be direct, no. I feel like, or whatever you feel. Whatever you
Do you denounce anti-Semitism?
Yeah, that's like they asked him that directly, and he
I think he
gave a roundabout.
I think he said though,
No, you should denounce anti-Semitism.
Of course,
but
it should be straight clear though. Like don't give me a riddle. Just say no, bro. It's that simple.
He said that he's for equality in all people and shit.
The thing is, I feel like in this conversation, not to say we have a right to be racist or anything like that, no, but we have a right to. We're trying to learn, right?
We have a right to the search.
To the search.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We have a right to try to figure out why we are our culture is so lost amongst all this. And other cultures have played a part in that. You know what I'm saying? So in our search, for you to be getting punished, you know what I'm saying? Or you getting suspended, or people trying to criticize you just because it seemed like he was trying to teach himself. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. Because I know how the media works in the sense where when they don't agree with you, they just gonna pile on and make you look worse and worse and worse.
I don't know if people gonna like me saying.
At the end of the day, he just shared a movie link. Or, he didn't even share a link. He just, like you said,
screenshot type shit.
The screenshot, like. So for that to call a 5-game suspension, it's kind of like.
I don't know if people gonna like me saying this.
They acting like he can't play for the team anymore. Oh, that's kind of like.
But
That makes sense.
You just like losing the Nets money, but we can get into that a little later.
There's a whole lot of things losing the Nets money right now.
I feel like, let's get into this. I feel like black people, we have to be able to hold each other accountable, bro. And
I feel that.
even when, of course, it's nuanced to everything, and even when, like, we can understand what Kyrie going through, because we come from the same place. We have that same search type shit. So, but with that said, at the same time, we should also be able to tell them, like, bruh, it was some crazy shit in that movie. You gotta understand how people, even though you might not have meant to offend, people took offense. Just apologize and let's get
move on from it.
Yeah. So I seen something that said to be reinstated, he had to meet with
Adam Silver.
No, he had to meet with a group of from I can't remember the exact name, but it's like the Jewish NAACP type shit. I forgot what the acronym is, but he had to meet with them. He had to give his apology, which I think he did already. Yeah. And yeah, it's the 5 games, but
to me, it's just I can understand the fact that when he had the opportunity to say, all right. We had the opportunity to present clarity, right? Yeah. And say, all right, well, I wasn't as aware of the content of the movie, and I don't agree with these hateful rhetoric. If there's, because I haven't seen it, I don't know. Mm-hmm. I have not seen it, so I don't know what's in there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's in it to offend someone. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So if there's something in there, which clearly there must be, just say, all right, I separate myself from that. That wasn't my intent. Exactly. Like, you could easily say that. That wasn't why I posted that, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But instead, it's just...
I feel like his contentment for the media just makes him, answer shit a certain way. Yeah.
And the media's resentment for him causes them to just take it and...
keep going back and forth.
You know what I'm saying? Because really, at the end of the day, y'all, the man screenshotted the movie title. Like, you acting like he said some crazy shit. Like, so at some point, it's kind of like a little bit of logic or reasonable. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh shit! What I was gonna say was, I feel like in situations like this, black people should look at what they do, bro. Like, and take notes type shit, because this is what we want at the same time. Like, that response to where if somebody do some racist shit, it should be an immediate, violent punishment type shit.
They own these
because they have the power, they can do that shit. The calls can be like, we gonna get into Kanye West.
In our instance, we got calls on such and such. We gotta rile everybody up, get everybody upset.
Riley take it to the streets, yeah.
That's just to get the companies to do something. You know what I'm saying?
But that's because the power dynamic type shit.
Right. In this case, they actually are the companies.
Exactly.
So anytime you say something,
it's a straight call.
You know what I'm saying?
And I guess that gets us to Kanye. We didn't really get into it.
But to me, I gotta say real quick. That's why I say sometimes we gotta defend our people. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like, there might be
defend and teach though. It gotta be a teaching lesson.
Defend and teach, because you might get into Kanye and the shit Kanye be saying.
Can't get with right.
I can't. You know what the fuck you talking about, fool? Like, why would you say some shit?
And then when you try to teach him, he
doubled down
or something.
Yeah, he doubled down.
That's a whole different thing. I feel like somebody like Kyrie, like we just said, he's trying to learn. Somebody like Kanye think he got the gems and shit. So
he is the answer.
Yes. I just feel like it's different. I feel like Kyrie caught the backlash. I feel like Kyrie caught a little bit of smoke from Kanye doing his dumb shit.
Yeah, definitely horrible fucking time.
Definitely
horrible timing. That was, to me, that's probably the biggest thing that you use Kyrie probably take back. Or you like, damn, bro, you probably could have just not posted that right now. You know
or at least just watched it first. Yeah, just watch it first. Just watch it first.
Just don't post it at all.
Yeah, don't post it at all. You could have watched it in
close friends or something. Yeah,
like,
close friends.
I have options, man.
Tough situation, but learning. What the fuck is the word? I'm high as fuck. Y'all know what I mean, though.
That nigga KD mad as shit. He like, I gotta do everything in this motherfucker.
He almost got in trouble for defending him. But I want to get more.
That's a quick segue, a quick little point, though. The fact they tried to bait KD, and you know what I'm saying? That's to me, that's the one thing I really don't like about it when we get into this specific topic, is because they try to bait other people in that they have to defend you, and if they don't, they might get some punishment too. Like, that shit is.
I feel like in this world we living in, bruh, everybody in certain situations, niggas gotta just be super aware of exactly what you saying and what point you getting across. Mm-hmm. Anything that can be misconstrued will be misconstrued type shit. Yeah. And that's a good segue to Kanye, too, because I think Kanye just blurt shit out instead of thinking about it, thinking about what could come from it, shit like that.
It should be emotional rants.
Yeah.
It's like you take the emotion and you think he on some genius shit.
We ain't get into it much last week, but how y'all feel about basically every company tied to him leaving type shit?
We talked about it. We did. It's about 2 weeks ago, I think.
It was last week. We got into it, but this last week is when everybody, like Adidas cut ties, Cap.
Right.
But I seen something interesting. Def Jam said good music is no longer, but I seen that good music wasn't even really. Like, think about all the artists that was on good music. Pusha T is Def Jam by itself. He don't need good music. I don't even think 2 Chainz is officially signed to that type shit. Big Sean just got out his contract recently.
Right.
Tiana
Taylor said she retired. She don't give a fuck.
Like shit. John Legend, like
he don't even. And if he wanted to sign somewhere else, he could.
And I don't think Common been on that joint since like 2011.
Sci-Hi may be the last one. Sci-Hi got his own shit, probably.
I think so.
Yeah, so it's just gesturing and shit. People just making sure that people know we don't got nothing to do with them.
Kid Cudi gone.
Right.
Damn. Who the hell is on good music?
Good little roster.
It was though. Yeah, they little error. They tried to compete, but I think Young Money and that shit. That shit.
I think they had good solo shit, but
it never felt like there was a unit though. It never felt like.
No, they did a whole collab album.
No, I'm saying
that was when it first popped. Like it had the
He never
summer
felt like,
run.
He never felt like good music was like out here. Like
shit.
They had that one summer run.
Good music show. You never really feel like that was a thing. Like,
fucking can't get out. Fucking Kanye like Dr. Dre with the beats and shit.
Mm-hmm. We work when we want to work.
I don't know, man. I think Kanye he's in a spiral and it's kind of sad at this point, bro.
Definitely.
I don't know where you go from here, honestly.
I mean, we gotta. Shit. I speak of myself and say, nah, we don't support any anti-Semitic comments. No. Don't support any of that.
Hell nah, bro.
On opinion, Kanye West been fucking tripping. I feel like Kyrie caught some backlash just by posting a movie, but hey,
I feel like
y'all some of the rich people in these powers. It is.
If you are one of those that believe the things that are allegedly said in that movie, then I would suggest, like, especially if you in this area type shit, I would suggest going to the Holocaust Museum, bro, because that shit.
Yeah, and that's another thing. If you really are interested in learning more and delving back just to this world's history in general, that's definitely a very good place to start. Definitely.
Yeah. What's next? Sports, while we just talked about Kyrie.
Yeah, good sports.
Good sports, bad sports. Get what y'all want. Let me ask y'all a question. I don't know if y'all watch like UFC, MMA shit, right? But They got one person, Dana White, owner of the company. He make all the matches. You fighting this person. You fighting whoever I say you fighting. Ain't no motherfucking promoters, none of that goofy shit getting in the middle of fights that we want to see type shit. If you at the top of this division, he the champion, we gonna get that fight. Ain't gonna be no dancing around it type shit. I put this on the list because the topic of conversation lately has been the Errol Spence and Bud Crawford fight. They can't seem to get that shit done because they got different promoters, they on different fucking channels. Whatever the case may be, the fight that's supposed to be like the super fight of
the century.
it's not happening because shit like that. We never got none of the heavyweight fights now. We never got none of the heavyweight fights we were supposed to see except for Tyson and Wilder 3 times because motherfuckers couldn't get the fights together. So I wanted to ask, maybe y'all think boxing should have a Dana White matchmaker type shit that governs all that shit.
I do think they need somebody like that though. It's kind of like Shorty with the Bush. It's really slipping me right now. Used to do back in the day.
Don King?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Stir it up.
But,
you know what I'm saying? Get the
but
good
Don
fighters
King
going.
is the start of what's wrong with this shit now, type shit. Because these
like,
individual promoters, they got these individual fighters, is like, nah, my fighter undefeated, your fighter, I don't want, nah, we not doing that. We not risking his own.
See, nah. That's not what I'm talking about. Talking that,
But ahead of all this shit.
Bringing it together.
Yeah, okay,
Stern, like
I
you
get what
said,
you're saying.
You that charismatic.
Because I can see some Don King and Dana White,
But
I guess.
see,
You know what I'm saying? Let's get ready to rumble. Like,
I think it's a
bringing
perfect
this shit
storm.
on. Let's go. Like,
I think it's a perfect storm now. I think boxing became its own beast. It's so much money in boxing now. Who the fuck is going to be able to
Wouldn't
really
it be
govern all
more
of
if
that?
these niggas is fighting who they supposed to be fighting?
True, but it also will fuck up somebody's record. Say somebody 31-0, you want to whoop another nigga that's 31-0.
As a fan of boxing, I want to see
Oh,
that.
of course.
And that's exactly why.
What he's saying
But
is
it's too much money.
Because this is exactly why UFC and MMA is catching up to y'all.
Yeah, you tired of seeing
niggas love boxing forever.
Hold on,
Go ahead.
You tired of seeing a boxer who's 30-0, but he only beat niggas who were
Fucking randoms.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He only beat niggas who like all amateur.
Just gimmies, keep your fucking belt ass niggas tight. Like,
we already know the boxing fights we pay for. Think about when we have fight nights and shit. It's
We wanna
always
see
when
this-
it's Floyd against whoever the best competition it can be. You know what I'm saying? Or it was Tyson against whoever the best. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You
Fight who you
want
the
to see
top
a
of
good
the top.
fight.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't want to pay to see Mike Tyson go against
some Serbian guy that
James
y'all just
Jones.
found. Yeah.
Bum Jones. You know
Or
what I'm
some
saying?
dude
Like,
that was sparring for the last
I don't know.
crazy in boxing.
You don't want to see that. You want to see Mike Tyson go against Ali if you can. Like,
And that's why this MMA, UFC shit getting way more popular than boxing, because boxing won't fucking adapt. We ain't getting the fights you want to see in boxing. But over here in the UFC, though, these niggas getting it in every Saturday.
You made a good point. Yeah, you made a real good point, though, bro. It's the simple fact that they trying to protect every fighter. You know what I'm saying? So every fighter's trying to get done undefeated, like Floyd.
Oh, yeah,
But
true.
Floyd actually won some good fights.
Went
you know
against
what I'm saying?
fight. Yeah,
Floyd
exactly.
beat some actual fighters. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't have 30 fights and all of them against amateurs and shit.
Right. Stay on sports. Where we at? Half season NFL. We ain't talked about sports in a long time. I feel like we're men. Let's get into it. Grunt. Predictions. Who y'all got? Super Bowl. Halfway through the season.
My Baltimore Ravens.
You're crazy.
Delusional.
You're absolutely crazy.
That's
First of
what
all,
you
you're a
call that.
Saints fan and
I
a
was-
Cowboys fan.
I have completely
We got better
accepted
odds than all of y'all.
Stop.
What?
Stop what you doing.
What? Eagles in y'all division.
What you talking about?
Worry about that first. Like,
Eagles
They
and
gonna
Giants,
fold.
honestly.
they're not even number one.
Y'all fold every year, so how can you say
I'm gonna
that?
let them have
You
it.
really think Philly going to the Super Bowl?
NFC problems over there?
You really think Philly going to the I'm not saying winning it, but you think that they're beating everybody in the NFC?
I don't think the NFC is that tough to get through, honestly.
So you got Philly.
Yeah, if they stay healthy.
What about you? We gonna bring this back up in the Super Bowl.
And I got the Bills in the
I said,
AFC.
do you got Philly in the Super Bowl?
So I got Philly making the Super Bowl. Out of that NFC,
who's gonna be like?
I ain't gonna hold you. Though.
I'm taking the field. Fuck you.
The field.
Yeah, I'm taking everybody but Philly.
Are you taking y'all though?
In the NFC.
Yeah, cause see how you brush past him?
Yeah, like-
He's a Cowboys fan. He ain't saying Cowboys.
That's not the question, nigga. I said Philly, nigga. See how y'all?
But you making like a pussy bet though. Like,
Right.
We taking one team.
Yeah,
and you just taking
that's a
the
bold
field.
prediction. They
You
8-0.
took the field.
Yeah.
You said
That's
who
like
won-
15 teams.
He asked you who the winner of the Super Bowl. You took the field.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna make. Like, that's basically somebody.
Nigga won 2 cents on the bet. Fuck, bet $1 when you won 13 cents.
I don't know who it's gonna be, but it ain't gonna be them. Man.
11 more cents than I came in with.
You don't even got confidence in your team. If we sneak into the playoffs, I think we can do some damage. I think it's gonna be Eagles or maybe San Francisco.
Ravens.
That's it.
Gonna beat the Bills.
Who coming out of the NFC? Real shit. Eagles definitely looking like the best team.
The Ravens gonna beat the
I don't
Bills.
think the Giants gonna last.
Nah, Giants ain't lasting.
Cowboys to me
We
could.
good. We
y'all
good.
could.
We good.
But I don't think y'all going to.
Uh,
Who else even look good in this?
San Francisco
I'm
might
gonna give y'all a
have a
sneaky
chance.
pick, man. Who?
Seahawks
Washington
might
should
have a
be ready for
chance.
Brady and them somehow.
nah, they done. They done.
alright.
All right.
They
They
might
not
not even
even
make it
make a wild
honestly.
card.
I think we gonna make it out the NFC.
Yeah,
South.
they might.
Getting their division is ass.
Yeah. It's a toss up at this
All they
point.
gotta do is get to number 1.
Yeah, it's a toss up really at this point, bro. And we got one more game
Got a
against
good
them.
point.
So
I don't know.
Got a very
I
good
want the
point.
Eagles to do it, but yeah, I know how that shit.
you think y'all gonna beat the Bills, the Ravens?
You're not beating the Bills. You're not beating the Chiefs.
Bills or Chiefs?
We just picked up Roquan Smith. So,
Damn, yeah, that was
don't
nice.
sleep, nigga. Our defense just got
Josh
But your
Allen,
offense is
Chunk.
ass. Deshaun
Jackson.
Jackson.
Ass. What?
Y'all got enough receiver, bro.
Jarrell,
Y'all
we
just
had
lost a
double-
receiver.
Hold on. Cool. Bateman. We had double-digit leads in our first 7 to 8 games of the season.
So you saying the defense was the problem. So that's why you got Raekwon
Defense,
Smith.
and it was more
That's
so
a
like
bad
decision
sign,
making
though.
and shit. You know what I'm saying? Defense definitely kept giving up the yardage and shit.
I fuck with the Ravens. But I think that the Dolphins is better right now. The Chiefs
I
and the
forgot about
We
motherfuckers.
had a
Forgot
shootout
about
with
the
the Dolphins. They barely beat us.
But
Hey,
Tua
we were
getting,
up-
Tua
was
getting
up double
confidence
digits
out
on
there,
them,
bro.
Yeah, Tua had 500 yards that game.
That's cool. We was up double digits on them niggas at halftime.
It's a lot harder for the Ravens to make
I'm
it
not gonna act like
than
the
the
niggas way
Eagles.
better than
Yeah,
them.
but I would take the Dolphins over them, the Chiefs and the
Fuck you,
Bills.
nigga.
I'm taking the Bills, bro.
You taking the Bills all the way?
Yeah, I just feel like it's one of them. It's one of them, bro. They gonna do it. It's gonna be the storyline.
I'm taking Patrick
First time
Mahomes.
since Jim Kelly.
Nah.
We all know what it's.
I'm
gonna
taking
be.
Patrick Mahomes.
Jimmy Kelly. I like the Bills team. And just picked up Naheem Hines.
Bro.
That's a pick. That's a pick right there. You got a
What's
real
up with the
running back.
fucking Lions trading the fucking tight end in division to the Vikings?
They just gave up.
They gave T.J. Hawkinson to the Vikings.
They just gave up. They
So
said
fucking Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, T.J. Hawkinson,
You hate the Vikings.
Dalvin Cook. I fucking hate it. Since
the
Stephon
Vikings.
Diggs, I hated
You hate the
their ass,
Vikings.
bro.
and they
Hey,
6-1.
who the fuck wants to see Kirk Cousins win?
Yeah, Kirk Cousins some shit.
They're not going to.
They got a lot of weapons, man.
They 6-1 right
They
now.
always had weapons. They've had weapons for a lot of years.
You think Kirk Cousins
He's
gonna
that
Kirk
Cousins.
Cousins? You think Kirk Cousins gonna Kirk Cousins?
Of course,
Yes.
of course, every time.
I mean,
If it come down to Vikings Eagles, I'm definitely taking the
yeah,
Eagles.
I'm definitely
I would
taking
take
the
the
Eagles.
Eagles,
I'm definitely
but I
taking
wouldn't
the
be surprised if some miracle shit happened again.
Nah, that shit was
taking
just
the Eagles.
Stephon Diggs.
The
being
Eagles
that
defense-
good.
Well, yeah, the Eagles defense is crazy. Slay ain't
they
going
on their ass.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins is not mobile. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
wrap.
it's a wrap.
Fletcher
True,
Cox
true,
had like
true.
4 sacks. Fuck
Then
that.
they just got Robert Quinn. That nigga, yeah, he sharp.
The Eagles might be it in that NFC,
You know what
honestly.
I'm saying?
Bradbury out there.
I say this though, the reason is they have a good team, but the reason they can go all the way, their schedule is easy as shit. They're just gonna wash. They're just gonna pretty much wash everybody.
And they're gonna have rest.
the only competition in the division for real.
They 8-0, so they're gonna have rest like shit by the end of the season too.
They just better wash everybody, win all these games, have home field advantage. It's gonna be
Your
cold
boy
in Philly.
cooking out there.
Shit.
Garner Johnson.
Bro, I don't know why I keep every week I ask why we traded that man, bro.
Yeah.
I can't even remember what the fuck we traded him for.
He got like
Fax machine.
He got like
or
5
Facts
picks
and
already.
something? Bro, shit is crazy.
Yeah, he balling the fuck out for them
Yeah,
niggas.
man.
It's like we tried. We just trying.
Who y'all pick for the AFC? You said the Bills. Who you said?
I said the Chiefs. I'm gonna go Patrick Mahomes.
They just picked up the wide receiver from the Giants, didn't Tooney or something like that. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right.
I feel like if it came down to Chiefs Ravens, Andy Reid gonna get John Harbaugh up out of there.
No,
I'm thinking that too.
no.
I think
That's
John
more,
Harbaugh
I think that's
got
more
that.
of a Lamar Pat matchup. I feel you.
John Harbaugh, I feel like got that. I need to be the evil genius in him. Like,
You think so?
I think so.
Nah, John Harbaugh. Nah, I don't think John Harbaugh don't give me evil genius. It's more so just I'm gonna rally my guys. That's what we got. We're gonna work with. We're gonna compete. To me, it's more so like he the motivational type coach. He's not like the strategic. You know what I'm saying? Like Bill Belichick type.
Nah,
Andy
not
Reid-
in like
Andy
that
Reid is
type of
definitely-
way.
Andy Reid is
Yeah,
strategic.
Andy Reid is like the genius.
Yeah,
But
that shit
I'm
all
talking
over
more
the
like
field, routes and shit.
Try
he gonna
shit.
take risk and
Take
shit,
risks
and
and
that's
shit.
gonna get him fucked up. I think.
See, that's it save us, but like you said, that's been hurting us all
Yeah.
season. That shit been spanking us all season. But the way football be going, Mo, that's where the winners at the end of the year.
Yeah.
That shit a winner at the end of the year. So.
Plus, you got a kicker that can hit that shit from 70 yards. This nigga is incredible.
True that.
No bullshit. This nigga.
What else we got, man?
NBA, Steve Nash, what y'all think?
Dang, how you gonna fire the nigga after 7 games? That's wild as shit. Why'd you bring the nigga back?
First of all, it's a year in 7 games. He was there last year too.
I was about to. I think he was just on a short leash,
2
bro.
years.
He was on a very short
But the
leash.
7 games, nigga, they was like, you know what?
And we 2 and something.
They were like, somebody call this nigga Ime.
It was 1-6, bro. That's the crazy part. They
Remember,
already knew
they
they
was gonna
won.
let him go in the offseason. They decided to go ahead and just give it a chance and shit.
Once the 2 star players already say we don't want this nigga to coach us, it's like what?
Yeah. They need a real coach. They need an actual. You gotta understand, like you can be Kevin Durant. I can drop 50 on anybody. You can be Kyrie. I can drop 50 on anybody.
But if you ain't game plan for the rest of the
For the
fucking
rest of the
game,
NBA, like
yeah.
these niggas can't drop 50 on everybody. Then, cause like that's what happened the other day. They played Cleveland. KD dropped 38. Kyrie dropped 38. Mitchell dropped 37. LeVert dropped 37. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, and they got a scheme in place, and they got other niggas that stepped up. You feel me? So if you ain't got no scheme in place, if you ain't running real routes and running actual plays,
Go ahead.
you ain't that damn good.
Back to
Like,
Canada, G.
You good, but these niggas is good too. Fuck, that's the NBA.
How you feeling about this NBA season, Lakers fan?
I mean, the Warriors is 12th seed right now, and they was the champions last year. They got more losses than us.
What's y'all seed?
Yeah, we 13th. But it's only been like, it's not even a whole month of basketball. We good. We good.
I like the
No
enthusiasm.
bullshit. We
Keep
gonna
it
make them
positive.
up like the 8th seed, 7th seed,
Oh, he's
6th.
real enthusiastic.
Yeah, we gonna come back. It's cool.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Yeah,
We got Matt Ryan.
It's a wrap.
we got Matt
Matt
Ryan.
Ryan.
That's the savior.
Coach, quarterback.
Nah, apparently
That
he's a
nigga lost his job.
That motherfucker.
Yeah, he did hit the game with a game time 3 the other day, right?
Y'all always
the
good for
reason they
some
won their first
random
game.
guy. They always good for some random
The
dude.
second game.
Remember the dude that had like the salt and pepper head that was like 38? He looked like
Whatever happened to that nigga? That did happen.
played like 10 days. They sent him back to the G League. He saved our season for real.
What else we got? Let's get into this Josh Primo nigga. Primo, what's his name?
Yep, that's him. I don't even know that. I ain't been watching the draft lately. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know who the Spurs drafted this year, but apparently this was their lottery pick. And a couple weeks ago, I meant to put it on the list when it first dropped that they released them type shit. I seen that and that was interesting. It's like, damn, they just drafted this nigga and they just flat out released him. Like, that's interesting. And the reason for it came out, they saying he inappropriately exposed himself to a staff member of the team, like a psychiatrist, doctor on the team type shit. Not like a physical doctor, like we sitting down talking type shit. Yeah, so here we are. The lawyer, I seen a post today from his lawyer that says, I guess his reasoning is he was in basketball shorts and, you know, the way he was sitting, it was exposing himself. The person never told him that he was exposing himself, so he didn't know. That's what the lawyer say. Not what I'm saying. That's the situation, though.
This nigga wild.
Bullshit. That shit crazy. Get him up out there.
People was comparing this to the Deshaun Watson thing, and I don't think it. This is weird because it's like in building, like.
Indecent exposure don't be weird because what do you get out of just flashing yourself as somebody? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you get out of that? Like,
that's some real childish shit. Like,
yeah, like
I'm gonna go sit. Yeah, I'm gonna go sit on the couch and spread my legs.
3-year-old shit. Like, what the fuck? A 2-year-old doing shit like that? Like, what you doing?
Then you're a loser because nigga, you're a basketball player. Like,
all right, you actually getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars. You're like you just said, fucking loser.
Has he been playing this season?
I don't watch the Spurs.
Spurs been winning.
That happened. He been suspended for like what?
Since the beginning of the season, I think.
I don't think he started to play this.
This happened a little minute ago.
He been under allegations for this shit. So I don't think he played this yet.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Couldn't even step on the court.
It's a lot of sick shit going on, man. So apparently he out here serial flashing people. Stalking crypto spaces, man, or the Web3 spaces. Apparently, a guy who had a whole profile going on, and shit. I guess, come to find out, man, he come out to be a whole serial rapist up there in the Boston area. Look up the Hyde Park rapist, man. I only bring that up because that's some shit firsthand. Like, you could talk to somebody, you can interact with somebody every day on social media. You
never know what the type shit they be on.
What the fuck they really on?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all start vetting people. That's just random bringing that up, but it go right into that previous topic, man. People out here are sick and they are weird. And women aren't wrong and they aren't just saying it when they telling y'all this stuff. Nah, motherfuckers really out here weird as shit. And they will try to hide among you. You won't even fucking know it. Like,
those the ones that try to befriend you. Like,
you gotta understand,
close to motherfuckers. So yeah,
they the ones that's good at the shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You might think that's the most innocent person. Ironically, like, what the fuck? So man, y'all be aware and y'all niggas stop being on weird shit. The fuck, cut that shit out.
Shit. What else we got? Is that it?
Is that everything?
I think that is. Talked about Tom. Yeah, that's all for today, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no, the lottery winner. How could I forget? Let me ask y'all this. Let's say y'all win a lottery. Y'all win a lottery for, say, $2 million, let's say.
So,
you got a wife and you got a kid. Let me just tell you the story. Dude got a wife and kid. He shows up to get his big little giant lottery check, and he show up in some wild ass chicken costume or some shit. And they asked him why, and he was like, "Well, I didn't want my wife and child to see this picture and know that I just won $2 million because I don't want them to get like
complacent.
Yeah, I want them to keep working. I know I got this bread. We gonna be good, but just
that's some selfish shit.
I mean, we gonna be good. I'm paying all the bills. I'm keeping the fucking roof over y'all head.
Your ass not gonna work no more.
Oh yeah, I'll quit.
He didn't specify.
I quit. Yeah,
that's some selfish shit.
Yeah, I'm a selfish nigga.
Taking my whole family about it.
And be like, I just hit in the stock market.
I'm not saying I ain't never gonna work again. We definitely about to hit.
Yeah, not telling them at all is crazy.
Yeah, I'm definitely wearing the disguise and shit. I'm gonna come in that shit.
I will wear the disguise for everybody else. Yeah. But my family gonna be there with me when I go pick that check up.
I ain't telling them shit. They gonna be like, damn.
I ain't saying tell everybody, but your fucking wife and child.
All the bills will be paid. All the bills will be paid. But they ain't gonna know how. They gonna think I said, man, like, they gonna think I'm that nigga. I'm like, I ain't telling them shit.
That's like how athletes spend their endorsement money and
pull up in the Ferrari. Damn, cuz.
But like, look, man, you ain't gonna believe this. My job gave me a huge raise.
Nigga, you work at Target.
So every morning you gonna wake up and go and act like you going to work every day.
Hell yeah, and I'm gonna be a do dirty house playing bags. The Think I leave out here being
That's the
productive and
thing,
shit.
bro. Like I would want
With
to.
this nigga mouth.
I would want to get a new house.
Yeah.
Like how am I explain away a new house?
Oh no! See the house. I'm so
Just gonna live in
selfish that
y'all
we gonna
regular
live
shit.
in whatever the fuck we was living.
So y'all gonna be 2 millionaires still living
in a 2-bedroom
in the fucking hood.
apartment, and a deluxe apartment in the sky. Fuck.
Crazy as
You
hell.
gonna buy a fucking condo, man cave. What's up?
I'm gonna have a 2-bedroom apartment in the trenches. Yeah,
This nigga.
but all the bills will be paid. Why?
He definitely cheating. If she find out you got that money, she leaving your ass.
She really got her struggling like she motherfucking
Or slaving that behind a computer or some
got
shit.
riding the bus to work or some shit, and your ass got
Fucking Toyota just broke down. Like, damn, man, I ain't even. It's the carburetor, you said? Damn, I don't know, man. Your ass crazy. What you think gonna happen if you tell them? They just gonna be like, oh, fuck it, we good.
the fact that that's the reason I don't want them to be complacent. Hell yeah, it's kind of.
Maybe just teach your child not to be complacent.
Well, J. Cole got a line. He say, how can a rich father teach humbleness to a seed? Yeah, that's true, but
Well, nigga, you got rich off guessing numbers, so.
it don't count.
Yeah, like. And you might have just did the automatic numbers whole time. Yeah, that's all we got. Share your lottery winnings with your family.
Or just pay all the bills.
Shut up.
Not in a 2-bedroom apartment, nigga.
Look, man.
What if she pay the bills? Like, what if she send, like, the checks and shit to pay the bills, and she's sending double time because you going behind her back to pay
In the
bills?
lottery,
And you just wasting money and shit.
You get an apartment.
You ain't gonna buy her no nice shit.
Oh, she gonna get all the nice shit in
You
the
don't think
world.
she gonna be suspicious when you buying all this nice shit? 'Cause you don't seem like the guy that's just buying nice shit.
Nice shit. Oh, damn. See, well, she was with me in the struggle, though. I gotta get her something nice. I'm gonna get her something nice. It's gonna be like the anniversary. I'm gonna be like, I saved up all my money and shit.
Why you with her if you don't trust her with your money?
That's a good question.
Yes, it is.
That's a very good question.
What's yours is hers and what's hers is hers.
But I got
on
a
that.
kid, too. I gotta teach this. Lesson gotta be learned.
Yeah, it's just
Don't
buy,
share with your family.
just buy them a bunch of material shit.
Yeah, there we go.
That'll teach them.
Slowly creep it in.
Nah.
Shut up.
Sarcasm, guys. He's a fucking nut.
It's the Good Guys Podcast, man. Episode 136.
We out DB.
Yeah.